stuff. And when you rise in the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the morning rain.
I feel you touch me in the morning rain. And the moment that you wander all on me, I wanna feel you in my arms again.
Well, my name is Bonno Getz. I'm a Dutch guy. I'm a Dutch student and musician. I've been living in Rotterdam for almost 3 years now, I think, and playing music for almost 10 years now, I think. And I started off with piano, my dear instrument, the piano. And I think about 5 years ago, I started with more than that.
When I stand against the wall, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna fall, then you come in. You look at me so confident, so baby, help me understand. That every time I make a smile appear, it is your fault because you're oh so near. She has got a hold on me, and I can't get enough of it. There was no girl for me, I searched a lot, but now you're here, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah, since I've been living here, I've been trying to like build up kind of like a way in which I can perform more. So I started doing like open stage nights and open mics, and I still do that.
Okay, we're gonna play and sing Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among those stars.
At some point, I think I put up like a banner. It's at the university. With looking for musicians. I put like my favorite bands on there for reference, and a guy replied that's like my guitar player now, Cedric. He's my guitar player now, and he's very technical, and he's a big John Mayer fan, and he's just always playing around on his guitar. He's you know, the lead guitar player. And I think for auditions for like Erasmus music thing, I met up with Rahim, which is my bass player now. Like he's awesome. He's also the backing vocalist, but basically he's like a better vocalist than me sometimes because he can do all these like R&B runs. And so yeah, he's playing bass and singing. And then there was also Jacob. He's I think both his parents are German, but he was like brought up in Maastricht in the Netherlands. And yeah, he's been drumming along. It's been a lot of fun with the four of us, the Happy Paps. And no, we had the gig in Rotterdam in late December. So we've been playing along together for maybe like a year now, but for that gig we were like we have to get our shit together, and we started rehearsing more, and we perfectionized like some songs, and I think we're like on a good path now of rehearsing frequently, because I think that's important, like including new songs and keep practicing them.
I'm sitting in a bar in Berlin. I'm playing piano too. Chopin walks in, he gives me a grin. Then Beethoven scores a beer, and Mozart hands me a They know how to get through the night. When they are with me, I'm so happy. My favorite friends. Ooh. In comes a girl with an earring of pearl. A painting won't match her beaut. Van Gogh's in love, he cuts his ear off. In her panties is where he'll be.
And Wagner tells them to ride.
They know how to get through the night. When they are with me, I'm so happy. My favorite friends. And Mozart hands me a pint. They know how to get through the night. When they are with me, I'm so happy. My favorite friends. My favorite friends. My favorite friends. Something like that, you know.
My music is, I'm always have some trouble explaining it, but I always shout out the Beatles, Elvis, Simon and Garfunkel, because it's just artists I listen to a lot, and, but it's, you know, I listen to more than that, but it's like, those are like the biggest influences, I think. What's your favorite? Mine is Paul McCartney. I also have a tattoo for you guys to show. PMC, Paul McCartney. It's so beautiful, and I don't regret it 1%. He's a hero, and the other hero is Elvis over there. Oh, this guy. What a guy. No, he's a figure. And most people, you know, they think like he's kind of a meme, and he surely is. But he's an interesting figure. Like, he had a rough childhood. Poor. He was actually a twin, but his twin brother died at birth. So yeah, I guess that's pretty harsh. If it's like your birthday, and you know, oh, my other brother would have been the same age as I am now, you know. That's rough to like go with through your life, I think. And just the fame destroyed him, you know. Pills came into action and gone at 42. And they get their inspiration from like 50s vocal groups. And for example, like if you start listening to like 50s pop songs, it's all these 4 chords. It's like boom boom boom, Earth Angel, will you be mine? Right, like all the songs are like that. So that's like one chord progression I really like. it's like in Justin Bieber, Baby, you have this, you know you love me, I know you care, you shout whatever, I'll be there, you are my love, you are my heart, and we will never ever ever be apart. Stop playing, we're just friends, what are you saying? Saying there's another look right in my eye. First love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, you know, it's the same 4 chords. And no, it's been fun. I have this song. It's She Can Do Me No Wrong, one of my first songs. And it's like, it starts off in mine and it goes like, that every time I make a smile appear, It is your fault because you're oh so near. She's got a hold on me, and I can't get enough of it. There was no girl for me, I searched a lot, but now you're here, so let's give it a shot. She's got a hold on me, she can't do me no wrong. So that's also a thing, right? Like, you go to like a minor chord there, and like, so yeah. Most of my songs are in the major key, and I think most musicians know the difference, like major, minor. For those musicians watching, if you're not a musician, it's really like, this is a major chord, right? This is a minor chord. It's kind of like, you know, like the Spanish flamenco music. But then, yeah, for some reason, I don't write a lot of music that's in the minor key. And I have a theory, because like I'm a very emotional boy, but still, I think the major key is more melancholic. So like, I could get more emotional with this than if it's like. Do you know what I mean? It's a different vibe. No, this one is actually was for my ex-girlfriend. It's called Little Girl.
There in the sunshine I could see little girl laughing at me. Past the water she walked best. Then I took her in my arms again, lift her up to see Big Ben. The giant clock goes tick and tock, and I just love my baby so. I will never let her go. I'll miss her so. The little girl living in a whirlwind of something she can't control. That is little girl, I don't want her blown away. Don't fade away, oh my darling, stay. Little girl. And when I think of how she smiles, wanna walk 500 miles just to let her know I'm there. Well, I cannot tell her what she means. Sometimes insecure she seems. If she knew, she would not feel so sad. And I just love my baby so. I will not let her go. I'll miss her so. My little girl living in a whirlwind of something she can't control. Now this little girl, I don't want her blown away. I will love her every day. We'll be something she can't control. Now this little girl, I don't want her blown away. Don't fade away. Oh my darling, stay. Oh little girl. Woo.
Yeah, I usually like have small ideas and I record them on my phone of like, or small like lyric ideas, but then sometimes I don't really do anything with them, or I just forget about it, or so. But I think like with the band now, we play maybe like 10 songs of mine that we've like kind of figured out, and then myself like maybe 20, 25, 30 songs that are not 30 is maybe a bit too much, but like songs that I can play about that. And then there are always lyrics I'm not really happy about, so I changes constantly. But yeah, they are mostly about, I try to write more out of like the third person perspective, because a lot is just like first person stuff about me dealing with breakups I had, or girlfriends, or just a girl I liked and I started writing a song about. So yeah, that's like, most of the songs are usually melodies I've made up before, and then I have a reason for writing a song, and then I actually finish it and I send it to the lucky girl, if you know what I mean. And yeah, some songs are a bit more saltier and I don't send them.
My thoughts keep chasing like the FBI. They're so nerve-wracking, I know exactly why. 'Cause you were meant to give the love I was waiting for, and to kiss my head when leaving me wanting a little more. Don't you know that I had you right in the palm of my hand? So make me understand why you suddenly left. Was I easy to throw away? Garbage that you dispose again and again. Did I ever do something wrong? Maybe our love had just begun. After a week, you were already gone.
I think there are not like a lot of venues that have live music and where like a lot of people go to, or where like it's free. You know what I mean? You have some venues that have good music, but then you pay 20, 30 euros for a ticket, which is not a bad thing, but it's not like it's an open band vibe over here. I was in the US a while back, and over there it's really common that there are jams, or that there's live music where it's free. You could just go there, and the venue trusts that there are going to be enough people that will buy drinks and they can still make a profit out of the evening, So that's what I'm kind of missing sometimes, like more places I know where I could perform, or where other bands can perform, because the scene is more focused on DJs, I think, and I like the music, but I'm not a good DJ, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I would love to see some more venues that have live music and people that would want to go to it. In general, I like music that you can dance to, and I personally like musicians that are kind of doing it because they really love it, and not because they think they'll be cool if they make music. You know what I mean? And you can notice that really quickly sometimes. Or bands that are more humble and artists that are dicks, you can just see it. Like, I'm a total dick, for example. We're starting to participate in some like award things, or how do you call it? Like competitions. Like you have the Grote Prijs van Rotterdam, which is like, they also coach a bit and stuff like that, because we're basically not together for that long, right? Like our repertoire is not that big yet, so I'd love to like work on more songs so that we can play sets of like an hour and a half, something like that, like a full show. So that's a goal for now. And in the meantime, just try to play a lot of gigs, like gaining experience with that. We just had like 2 gigs last Monday and Tuesday. And because I think that's like where you learn the most. Like when I started off, it doesn't matter how good you are as a musician, because you have to like perform. And I started luckily when I was 15, 14, 16. And now I'm 20, so I've had some experience with that. But I still see like on the open mics, you can tell if someone is performing for the second or third time, you know, or the first time. But that's a side note. My goal is to write more songs that are also fit for the band. I used to write a lot of songs that are just for guitar or piano. And so that would be nice to just really have a good repertoire. And just play. Maybe, I don't want to say too early, but maybe going in the studio in summer maybe, so that we can have some tracks out that people can listen to. Because, you know, it's a big pain in the ass doing a gig, and then afterwards it's like, oh, can I listen to you guys' music? And I'm like, no, because we don't have anything out yet. So that would be a goal for this year, I think. It would be nice to have something out that we can show, you know, people, and they can put it in their list or whatever. And you can just, you know, that your music is listened to in other countries, here, in the train, in the car, in the lecture room. That would be a big dream. Now we have a Instagram page, BGHP Band, Facebook page, search just for Bonno Getz and the Happy Paps. We have a YouTube channel. We have a video up of the set we did in Rotterdam. That's about 15 minutes long. The set was longer, but like it's a nice clip of our gig there. So if you want to have you'll probably put it up as well, right, in this video. But like, yeah, there, and we're planning on maybe doing some more YouTube videos of like us recording or just rehearsing or stuff like that. Funny stuff, you know? Gotta be funny, because otherwise it doesn't count. And let's see. My solo stuff, there's some songs on SoundCloud if you just search for Bonno Getz. There's also some solo stuff on YouTube of mine, Bonno Getz as well. Yeah, as I said, Spotify not yet. You'd have to wait for that, babies. And let's see. Yeah, that's about it.
Every day is Friday. There's a good YouTube channel. Subscribe and like it. I'm sure you will like it because it's the best channel in the world. I could see it become this big. Oh yeah, this big.